It's a big day in the PSL as it wraps up today. Two big teams, are taking part in clashes today. It's Kaizer Chiefs as well as Mamelodi Sundowns. In studio joining me now is Mark Lewis, our sports editor, as well as our reporter Buhle Madulini, to give us more perspective as to what we can expect. Gents, the big question on everybody's lips is if this coveted cup is going to Klurkop, or is it going to Naturena?
Oh, Nhlantla, thanks for having us. I'm so excited that I actually jumped in front of the shots. I apologize. Buhle made such a good point. Let's not forget that ABSA is falling away at the end of the season. So not only does every team want to get their hands on a Premier League title, but in fact, this particular trophy, this is the last time that that beautiful trophy behind us is ever going to be given away, is ever going to be awarded. So what's a bragging right for Kaizer Chiefs or Mamelodi Sundowns to say we won the last ever ABSA Premiership trophy? They have been outstanding all season long. In fact, many people feel that Chiefs should have wrapped this up a long time ago. So, Buhle, I don't know how you feel, but the mere fact that Chiefs are fighting this down to the final day suggests that either Sundowns did something incredibly magical, or Amakosi had a bit of a slip-up and should never have found themselves in this position to start.
I think it's a bit of both, Mark. I mean, if you look at the fact that Chiefs have been top of the table since, what, the 24th, 23rd, 24th of September 2019, uninterrupted, how do you get to a point where you had a double-digit lead over Sundowns?
12 points? Was that the
12
maximum?
points?
Ooh, guys.
And now it's a goal difference.
So it does make for a fantastic day. We've sent out a whole bunch of reports yesterday, and Nhlantla, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Pila and Ben are both ready to chat to us as well. We've asked them to go and find some fans. We've asked them to go and speak to people on the ground. How do you feel about a PSL finale? How do you feel going into this? If I'm not mistaken, they are standing by. Let's cross them through to them now to see exactly what they have to say with regards to today's big clash as we put our 405 reporters on the ground. Pila, let's start with you if you don't mind. Your scene looks a little bit less festive than Benjamin's. Ben, we'll get to you in a moment there. But Pila, you are set. You are ready. What are the fans telling you there ahead of kickoff?
Well, Mark, let the scene not fool you, because I'm at a super fan's house. You know, when you go out and you speak to people, and I've been speaking to a number of people at Vilakazi Street, and one of them was Vuyo, who's a massive Kaizer Chiefs fan. You'll see him in stadiums wearing his big Makarapa written Vuyo GP. He invited me into his house. He said, Pila, can you please come, bring the camera, come and watch the game with me as I show you the excitement and the emotions of PSL deadline day. Vuyo, thank you so much for inviting us into your home. The nerves must be very much running through your body right now.
Thanks for having me, my man. Yes, I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous because I know the team that we are playing against, it's not an easy team. You know, we played with Baroka quite few games now, and then it was not an easy game for us. But today, you know, we are chasing the league title. We've been there from number 1 until the whole season. This is history that we have done as Kaizer Chiefs. So today we're going out there. We just want 3 goals. I want my boys to score 3 goals, and we park the bus, you know. If I can have my 3 goals and park the bus, because see, aware Noguti Sundowns like Hona, they will be wanting to score goals so that they can win this tackle. But this tackle belongs to Naturena. It belongs to Pefeni.
How heartbreaking would it be if we were to lead from the start of the league and then being eclipsed right at the last minute of the league season?
Come again?
How heartbreaking would it be if you guys don't win the league? You're saying you want your boys to score 3 goals and park the bus, but there's a possibility that you might not. How heartbreaking would that be?
It's going to be heartbreaking from us, my brother. But we don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier on, we've worked so hard to be there on top from the season when it have started. And we started well, and then come the COVID-19, because my boys, they stayed at home for 4 months. So when they come back, they were on and off. I played so many draws, and I collected 2 wins. But we're not going to win this one. We're definitely bringing it home.
Well, Mark, there you have it. I mean, the optimism of Vuyo is being shared throughout his neighborhood. And you remember how this neighborhood is right in the middle of Orlando, where there's a whole host of Orlando Pirates supporters. So it's going to be interesting. The views of Vuyo, hopefully they'll come true when kickoff is imminent at around 3:30 this afternoon.
Well, thank you so much for that, Pilasande Sixaba. I mean, as he's saying, he's in the heart of Orlando, but Ben is in the heart of Kaizer Chiefs land. And Ben, I mean, you're already holding a chisanyama there. You look all set and ready. Is that indicative of the celebrations that is expected by the people of Naturena? Are they saying Kaizer Chiefs are taking this one way or another?
Thank you very much, Bushle. Well, I got hungry and I decided, why not? Why come to a place like this and not take advantage of it? So I'm still here in the south of Johannesburg in Naturena, the home of Kaizer Chiefs. And people are, of course, awaiting the game that starts at 3:30 against Baroka FC, but also, of course, keeping an eye on what is happening at the Dobsonville Stadium in the game between Black Leopards and Mamelodi Sundowns. So I thought, let me come talk to the people that actually prepare the food for people who will be here, who are expected to be here. As I drop off my food for them to get it ready, as you can see, there's a lot of meat that we're going to be enjoying this afternoon here in Naturena. And I want to talk to the gentleman that is responsible for all of this. Joseph, if you can just join me just for a few seconds, my brother. Are you expecting a lot of people with the food that you are preparing right now? Can we expect quite a few people to come and enjoy a few drinks?
Yeah, ngicabanga labantu ukuthi vela bayenze lenyama badle bebe right bayenjoy ngayo and bayithanda nalendawo bayithanda kakhulu.
Okay, so in your experience on days like these, do people buy more or do they prefer to sit at home and do it themselves? Bafuna ukuzenzela ekhaya or beza baningi la ekhaya?
Bathanda ukuthi baza kaningi lapha ekhaya ukuthi bayithenga lenyama phinda sibayenzela khona la bayidlela la bathenga nje.
Joseph, I understand that you are neither a Kaizer Chiefs fan or a Mamelodi Sundowns fan. Uyibhakaniya wena?
Yes, ngiyibhakaniya kodwa ngithanda ukuthi iChiefs iwina namhlanje.
Why? Why do you want Chiefs to win? Or you support Pirates most?
Yeah, because abantu abaningi nibathandayo basupport iKaizer Chiefs. Ngisho nomuntu wami ukusupport iKaizer Chiefs sengayithanda ukuthi iwina namhlanje. Ukuthi naye akwazi ukuthi ajabule. Ngisho noboss yami support iChiefs.
Okay. So Joseph doesn't want to get into trouble at home. The wife supports Kaizer Chiefs, so he wants to make sure that Chiefs wins this afternoon. I've got another Pirates fan, clearly with the regalia. Carlos, when you're going for Mamelodi Sundowns today?
Yeah, niyahamba mina mswanje. But ngizohamba late masiphela igame, ngisasebhisi la emlilweni. Sebenza itintisi nosinyama. Yeah.
Why do you want Sundowns to win?
Mina ngifuna iSundowns uwina mlungu. Because niyibhakaniya. Angeke ngithanda ukuthi iChiefs iwina kodwa mina niyibhakaniya. Yabona. Dala basikhathaza labantu, dala basihlupha. Kumele nabo akhona ukushaywa. Sokhona ukujabula nathi. Yabona mlungu.
Okay. Thank you so much, Carlos. I'm going to let you go to not burn the meat. I'm going to let you go there. Guys, so that's what's happening here.